Salutations everyone, it is BlitzKreke here, and today we are reading SCP Foundation documentation. Today is March 8th, 2019. Do keep in mind that these documents do have altered, redacted, and blanked out statements that we will be pausing and then skipping over. SCP-1768, Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. All instances of SCP-1768 are to be quarantined and removed immediately. All instances are to be stored in a chamber of reinforced concrete with a minimum of 5 meters of space between the instance and the surface of the chamber. Instances shall be suspended above the surface of the chamber by insulated steel cable, temperature treated up to 1,500 degrees Celsius. All personnel attempting to enter a room containing an instance of SCP-1768 are advised to verify safe containment through preliminary entrance of a member of a Class D personnel. Handling of instances should be done only through clothing and equipment with similar heat-resistant and non-conductive properties. Description: SCP-1768 is a phenomenon which affects floors and other walking surfaces. So far, 5 instances of SCP-1768 have been contained, referred to as SCP-1768-A through E. All instances of SCP-1768 appear to follow their own set of rules, which appear to be consistent with various informal games that have proliferated through human society. Failure to follow these rules result in a penalty delivered by the instance in question, ranging from minor injury to severe maiming and death. Upon removal from their original locations, any piece of the instance of SCP-1768 that is left in contact with a floor or walking surface will grow to replace the aforementioned surface. No instance will expand larger than the current room or walking surface it is in. The mechanism that SCP-1768 uses to determine these boundaries is unknown. SCP-1768 will propagate continuously when dropped on organic surfaces such as lawn. One such containment breach resulted in the contamination of square kilometers. SCP-1768-A, a group of 4 blocks of 1 by 1.75 meter concrete sidewalk covered in a large number of cracks. If an individual steps on one of these cracks, their biological mother will experience a spinal fracture by undetermined means. Discovered after an unusual number of reported female spinal injuries in Michigan. Foundation agents removed and contained the slabs under the guise of a scheduled construction and administered Class C amnestics to all victims. SCP-1768-B. Sections of flooring that originally covered a 10 by 10 meter bathroom, consisting of a 10 by 10 centimeter white tile sealed with blue hue mortar. Any person that steps on one of the mortared lines receives a mild electric shock. Conducted through anything that may be in contact with that person. Discovered after a large volume of complaints were lodged at airport, which resulted in 17 mild burns and 1 case of flooring was completely replaced under the premise of an electrical short in the floor heating, and SCP-1768-B was contained. SCP-1768-C. A section of carpet that was covered in a residential living room, approximately 10 by 6 meters in size. Carpet appears normal, but upon contact with human displays properties consistent with that of basalt lava, because I can English. Properties do not affect non-human life forms or inanimate objects unless in contact with humans. Was discovered in a residential home in Ohio after a birthday party revealed the existence of the instance. That's an interesting. Class A amnestics were administered to the residents, who were relocated as necessary, and the carpet was contained. Note: after Incident 1768-C-1, all Foundation personnel handling instances of SCP-1768 are to refrain from direct contact with instance or contact through materials incapable of withstanding the instance's hazardous properties. SCP-1768-C has demonstrated the capability of transferring its properties to other objects when those objects are in contact with humans. As such, we cannot rule out any possibility that other instances possess or may develop such an ability. SCP-1768-D, a 10 by 200 meter section of linoleum hallway composed of alternating black and white squares, each 20 by 20 centimeters. The reaction of this instance depends on the stepper's perception of which color should be avoided. If the person steps on a tile that is of that color, all tiles of that color will raise from the floor at the speed about 110 kilometers an hour, raising all the way to the ceiling of whatever room they are in. Before withdrawing at that speed out of 230 kilometers an hour, it is unclear where the extra material composing of the resin tiles originates. Injuries are generally dependent upon the material of the ceiling. Instances was discovered in after severe injuries were simultaneously inflicted on several travelers. A lockdown of the airport was initiated, allowing Foundation personnel time to reach the scene. Class B amnestics were administered to all the witnesses, and the story was covered up by the media and the testing of a new anti-terrorist system. The hallway was replaced and contained without further incident. I fear that these things are getting more aggressive. This one displays sensitivity to thought, and that's the second time one's shown up in an airport. Are they congregating towards high traffic areas? Considering requesting upgrade to Keter if trend continues. Doctor, A by area of asphalt instance is triggered upon recitation of a certain nursery rhyme. Recitation will result in the release of a relevant contamination by in proportion by the number of participants. Instance discovered after it was triggered at elementary school, which resulted in Foundation personnel quarantining and surrounding the populated area, administering Class A amnestics, and initiating proper decontamination. Decontamination. There we go. We can English around here, boys and girls. Keep in mind, this is my first time doing one of these, so give break, please. Procedures instance was contained without further incident. Now it's using children. Each successive instance seems to be becoming more dangerous. Requesting upgrade to Keter status. Doctor, request denied. While dangerous, no instance has presented significant or unusual difficulty in containing it. -05-. Incident 1768-C-1. Agents and were engaging in routine inspection of SCP-1768-C when agent tripped. The agent grabbed one of the restraining ropes to steady himself. As the rope was now in contact with both the instance and a human, the properties of the instance were passed to the rope, instantly igniting it. Agent suffered severe third-degree burns to his arm. The rope then snapped, allowing the instance to enter into contact with the ground. In the ensuring emergency response, SCP-1768-C was able to contaminate the flooring of its chamber, which necessitated the complete replacement of the flooring of its chamber, which necessitated the complete replacement of the chamber's floor. All ropes have been replaced with insulated steel cable, and specialized protective equipment is now mandatory for handling all instances of SCP-1768. Agents blank and blank were engaging in routine inspection of... Oh, wait, what? Okay, that was a double. Oopsie. This one might be relatively low maintenance as far as containment goes, but caution must be exercised. One containment breach by wrong individual or group, and we'll all be playing hopscotch for the rest of our lives. -05-. Sorry about that. There was some mistakes throughout there. I've done this literally almost 20 times. But I'm going to continue on working on getting better at these and reading a bunch of random SCPs. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully we'll watch more. Hopefully those small mistakes are forgivable. If not, I can definitely redo this. But I will see you guys all in the next one. Thank you guys for watching.